Welcome to Now Creative World. In this tutorial, I'll be teaching you how to make the V-shaped turban cap. This is a V-shaped turban cap. So the materials you'll be needing is the Scuba fabric, your needle and your thread, your office pin, scissors, and measuring tape. The turban cap is made up of two parts, the band and the bodice. So I'm going to start with the measurements for the band. So the measurement for the band is going to be 12 inches by 12 inches by 5 inches, 12 inches by 5 inches in two places. So this is my 12 inches by 5 inches in two places. So I'm going to set that aside, and I'll use my fabric again to cut another 22 inches by 14 inches, 22 inches by 14 inches. So this is 14 inches by 22 inches, as you can see, by 22 inches. So now I'm going to take the first two I cut out, my 5 by 12 inches in two places, and I'll fold into two equal half. So by the time I fold into two equal half, it becomes 2.5 inches. I'll just use my pin to hold it down. I'll bring the other one also. So this is it now, and this is how I'm going to place it. I'm going to place it like this. This is it. Place it on top each other like this. And I'll use my pin to hold it down. So at this point now, I will now come to my 22 by 14 inches, and I will notch this to get the midpoint. I will notch it, and this is the midpoint. So I'll bring my midpoint to this part, and I'll use my pin to hold it down. So I'll also extend it to this other part. I'll use my pin to hold it down. The reason I'm doing this is so that when I take it to my sewing machine to sew, it's much more easy for me to just sew like that. I'll know where and where to sew. So I'll also extend this to the other side also, as you can see. So by the time I'm done pinning, this is what I will have, and this will not be the front view. So at this point now, I'll take it to my sewing machine, and I'll sew it down this way. So after sewing, I'll turn to the right side, and this is what we have after sewing. So at this point now, I'm going to fold this into two equal half, as you can see, and I will also go back to the sewing machine and run this part. So after stitching this part, I'm going to come to this other part, and I'll measure out 3 inches. This is 3 inches. Then I will use my pen or my tailoring chalk and rule to this other edge, as you can see, and then I'll cut it out. So after cutting it out, I'll then come to this point and do a running stitch here to the other edge, from here to this other part. So once I'm through with it, I will now come to this edge where my thread is, and I will pull it. Can you see the way I'm pulling it? And I will tie it. I'll make sure it's strong and tie. After tying, this is what I will have. I will then turn it to the right side. I'll place it on my turban cap for us to see. I'll place it on a dummy head, not turban cap, and after placing it, this is how it looks. This is the front view, and this is the back view of the V-shaped turban cap. Thanks for watching. Once again, I'm Naomi, and you're watching Now Creative World Online Training.